Ahoy everyone, my name is 1ShepardCZ and welcome to my YouTube premiere of Butcher Circus. I'm sorry for the problems at the start. I have not great news about my notes, but well, that's it. I have no other words to say. It's just starting bad. Even those the start of the stream starts bad. Hello Yokshel and Danny Castellanos, good to see you here. Sorry for the jump scares. It's nice to see you. Where to start? Firstly, wait a second. I just wanna. Can you tell me if this audio is good? If I'm not loud or the music at background is not loud? Could you confirm it for me, please? Maybe this will be better. My voice seems doubled. Music is fine. Okay. My voice is doubled. Maybe because I'm on a Discord voice channel, that maybe. Yeah, I will make it quieter. This should be good. So I firstly thought that this start of stream will be very nice and without the problems. Unfortunately, I have many problems right now. I didn't expect that. The first problem what I discovered. I've promised you. No, you've voted in. I've given you a choice to vote for choices to make this last stream. It was the during rounds, tier list, top 5 tier list, and behind the scenes. And you voted for tier list and behind the scenes. That's awesome. I didn't expect that. What's the bad news? That in the behind the scenes I promise you to talk about myself and show my notes, how I make the videos, and show some WTF videos that I was witnessed. Well, yesterday I was clearing my disks about all junk where I wear it, and I accidentally delete them. That folder had 12 hours of recordings and everything is gone. No records. I was trying to recover them before this stream, but I wasn't unlucky. So I'm quite sad about it, because you wouldn't believe me what I was witnessed, and now you should probably say that I'm just a liar, that I promised you something that I haven't any proofs or something like that. I'm sorry for that. I'm quite depressed about it. Hello Shepherd Doggy, it's nice to see you here. And also, next bad thing, or I don't know, is a bad thing. I've managed to make Discord voice chat enabled to my Streamlabs. Unfortunately, I have no idea if it's working. Maybe this is the thing that you can hear me twice. Maybe if I just log out from voice chat, maybe it will be good. I have no idea. Anyway, and third bad news, I just upload to my on the Discord servers, of course. I upload some notes, and that channel tells me you've reached enough space, just purchase Nitro. And I, thanks. I have uploaded only, how much? 30% of that? That's everything. So I will show you my notes, no problem, but it will take some time. Oh, it will be not in the usual way. And let's start it. So it will be probably good that I start if I start how I found Darkest Dungeon and the way I took. Firstly, I must warn you. What I told you is, in your words, a little bit cringe, a little bit edgy, but that was just true, and well, you will read that. But I will rather most of the stuff skip, because it's some personal things and I don't wanna talk about them. I will just try to speak only to some important things, and I hope I will not bore you. Voice is still doubled. Okay. Let's try this. And now? The voice is still doubled, or it's okay? Still doubled. Great. This is some unfortunate. And what about now? Is it okay or not? Yeah, good start. I know. It's okay, the voice? And I saw the still. God damn it. Oh. Okay, at least the chat is much better. Maybe this? Yeah, but then there's a catch. I've yesterday tested with Yorkshire and it was everything okay, even the voice. I have no idea why now there's these problems. So plus the lost recordings equals I'm depressed. So at least it will be great if I just talk about myself and for background just play random match. Sounds good or not? What do you think? Don't worry, I don't mess this up. I will still tell about myself correctly. And chat is gone. Great. Perfect. I swear to the God. Everything should be okay. I have no idea why now. It's just messing up. It should be good and clear. Great. Absolutely fucking great. Just hold. Maybe it will be right now, okay? Yep. I see you. Okay, let's just start it. I just took some team and a little bit slower the music and I just start my story. It should be okay. Thanks for advice, Danny. Okay. This team yesterday obliterate you, Yorkshire, but I don't think so. I will be today successful. Anyway, let's just start it. So that first mention, my darkest dungeon starts in 2018. I had a proper job, but and quite monotonous life because I was just going to the job. In that year, 2018, I was working in a hobby shop and I was doing one and the same thing again. I was quite. I wasn't glad for that job because you know the wage is good, but I wasn't that. I'm not that person to doing same things again. Plus. Or you know what? Let's just start differently because I can just think not normally. let me think about the words. Back in 2018, where I was I was very young, I just doing the same things again and again, and I most time spent on PC, specifically on Facebook, and I saw just some memes and typical fantasy stuff, and one of those memes that was interesting for me was found this. This specific meme I haven't seen yet, and I was quite curious what does it mean. And someone told me that's from this game, and I was like, cool, looks nice, but that just was first impression of the game. And in that year 2018, I was playing in town, working in the hobby shop, and I just burned out doing same things again and again. And what was a very bad thing, I had no money, no social life, and worst of all, I had a car accident. Not that serious, but it took my mind, and I was really depressed. And I just told to myself I need change, because it was unbearable. So I just quit at the work and moved to the other city near the German borders, and told to myself I will now start living properly. No PC, no bullshittery, just typical things for living. That I just start from the new, almost without money, in an unknown land, if I can tell it. And it was something, that experience. In that moment when I moved to the city, sorry for that. In that moment when I moved to the city, I just experienced the city, visiting some interesting places, and when it was better weather outside, I just need to do something. Back in days, I was writing. I was not good writer, but I think I could make a good story, and it was one of the things that I was enjoying in my life. Just writing stories, fantasy stories. Even now, my stories that I was writing about Skyrim, one of my favorite games of all. I was writing them in a Czech fan site, and they are still there. But in that year, 2018, I've just burned out. I've made so many stories about that Skyrim, and nobody read them. And no ideas or inspiration I couldn't find. And I tried even after I moved out, but my mind was just broken. And one day asked my good friend if he could me help somehow, and we talk about fantasy stuff and sci-fi stuff and post-apo stuff. And one day I just told him about that meme that I just showed you, and he was like, "Hey, that's Darkest Dungeon. I knew about that. I send you a link to the YouTube, and you should watch that." Okay, just firstly I just watched some non-commentary playthroughs, and I was interested, and I told myself, okay, looks great, but I just don't want to spend time on that. So can I just limited myself for that? And when I saw at the somewhere in the internet the price of the game, I was like, well, I'm not gonna buy it. That's too expensive for me, because in that moment I had probably $20, $30, like my expense, my money, all money, what I have. And next day I told him that I'm interested in this, and he sent me a link to the Darkest Dungeon Legendary Edition, but it was pirated. So no Steam achievements, no DLCs, just only main game, but it was in Czech language, and I was glad for that, because I didn't understand it, and that was just a big mistake to install the game, because that day when I just installed it, that single player addiction started. So that was in 2018, and most of my free time I spent in Darkest Dungeon. And I liked it. I liked the characters, I liked that story, the lore was great, and you wouldn't believe it, you wouldn't believe me which character I most liked in that time. Just try and guess it, which was my favorite character in that time. No, Danny, it wasn't the Plague Doctor. It was Vestal. That day, Vestal was my favorite character, because she's from visuals looks great, and the sound effects about her was just great. And I liked her, specifically that Divine Grace, that was just awesome. Some time passed, and I just working at my dream job. I was court clerk, just writing the process in courtroom, and I love that job. It was very awesome, very interesting, but it had one problem, and it wasn't that good waged. And after some time, I for a long time found a girlfriend, and we just moved out from that city to the Prague, because in that city there was nothing to do, only just a few things, and Prague was just had many options for do something and spend time and etc. etc. So in that time I wasn't playing any games, only Darkest Dungeon, and only few times, not every day or something else. Back in where we moved into the Prague, I found another job, also my dream job, another clerk in the court, and this job was more stressful and more hard, but it's still like that.
At the very precipice of oblivion.
That was in 2019, and we spent some time doing this different stuff, not only staying at the flat, or we just visiting some concerts, some interesting places in Prague or in Czech Republic. It was great. And after that, this was in 2019, and after that it was 2020 year. And you know what was in 2020? Try it. Some very specific and most disturbing event in the whole world. Yep, Danny. Coronavirus. I have no idea how. Maybe now I will be sound very controversial. I know that, but hear me out. I have no idea how difficult was Corona in other states, but in Czech Republic we have two waves of coronavirus, and both of them were
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
different. Because in the first wave, nobody knows what the hell's going on, or how dangerous is that. But in that second wave, it just we already know that Corona wasn't so bad or so hard, because at least from my perspective, the government who want just
Teetering on the brink, facing
the government made some rules. Yeah, I can say that some rules that that doesn't make sense. For example, you should wear respirator inside, but not outside. Yeah. And that was just bad thing, or something about few hospitals, restrictions, lockdown, etc., etc. It was just bad, and one of those restrictions was just you stay home, you will go only to the work and to the shop, nowhere else. And if you thought about that's a perfect recipe for claustrophobia or different type of mental illness. and that illness I've witnessed on myself, because me and my girlfriend were very bad on that health, just has to say. And one time in that year, I was, because of these restrictions, this corona, etc., I just get insomnia. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do nothing. And why I just telling about corona in this Darkest Dungeon, because Darkest Dungeon was actually one of things that I could escape the reality
Mortality clarified in the
without any without losing any hope,
more
if I can just say that.
ashes. More
And
disappointment.
firstly, before I started something in that, I just read some book about in that time. I was still on Facebook, and one of my friend told me about just one book about medieval medicines, and there was some notes about plague doctors, and I never heard of that, and just see some images and read some notes, and
Slightest lapse in
I like that idea, and those characters would existed in the past. And now for the corona, when the corona started as first in the first wave, we must just keep the restrictions. Keep the restrictions. Just a moment, I lost him. We just must follow the rules, and after that, I just refuse to wearing that cloth respirator, and I just wearing to professional respirator with 2 filters, like just have the soldiers or those people who painting the walls or something like that. And in second wave, when that started, and it was obvious, the government have no idea what to do. I just said, fuck it, I'm not wearing this shit anymore. And first thing that I have in my mind was like, how about the plague doctor mask? Just there was something different, but before the second wave started, I just created the first type of the mask. When you see it on a plague doctor, and it was kind of cool. And I was doubts that people will took that as sarcasm or just joke, and at that moment I was just like, I have nothing to lose, let's bear it. And first day of the second corona wave, I just took this mask, put it on myself, and go through the city. And first person who I met turns on me and said, "Wow, that's great." I was like, "Yep, this is the way the people will like that. And I could no matter on the place whether it's public transportation or some public houses like supermarkets or even the bureaucrats places, everyone like that. Some people just run through the streets to me and ask me to photo, and I was like, yeah, this is good. This is really good. Maybe I will find that picture of me. Maybe I have it. Just a moment. Maybe this? No. Yep, I found it. That was me in the 2019. And everyone liked that. But this everything that I told you right now sounds nice, but the reality was very different and very bad because of this and some restrictions. I must just remind you, in that time there was the coronavirus, and in Czech Republic there was some elections. And everyone was just stressed and quite pissed off of the situation. And this type of stress, this type of stress has affected us. We couldn't function normally because of just the place, restrictions, everything just was for me and my girlfriend was hard to bear it, and we just consider it to move to our homes because for stress relieving. Before we moved, I have that insomnia, or we both have that insomnia. She always watched some, I have no idea if it's Simpsons or Futurama, before she sleep, and I, on the other hand, just watch some YouTube videos about, I think, Among Us was in that time that was just top of everything in YouTube, and we've moved to our homes in 2021, but we were in Prague from 2019, so we were 2 years in Prague, and in 2020 someone released I speaking it badly. Red Hook released a news of a new mod or new DLC, Butcher Circus. I was just like, that sounds cool actually, but I have no interest in that, and just move on. But with that insomnia, I just watch some just some videos, and I kind of liked it. But all videos that I watched was commented, and I don't like commentary. Really, if I want watch some video, no commentary. For at least I will enjoy it much better. It's good for me. And after this news, I found some channel about Butcher Circus, and I liked that. And it was some player played random matches without commentary, and he actually won many matches. And that player was named Cetra, the Imperishable God. Sounds familiar? I think one of the chatters are here. Or that player is here in the chat. Where's that my mouse? Yep, it's the Shep Doggy. Thanks to him, I've rid of my insomnia. And when I reached my birthday, I was just like, screw this. At least for once, I enjoy my money, and I bought the Darkest Dungeon on Steam with everything, all DLCs, just everything. And I like that because I didn't play the Butcher Circus now. I just only install it and play some single players, not multiplayer. After some months, we just moved to our homes, and things get wrong because Corona was gone, elections were gone, but me and my girlfriend have personal problems, and it wasn't looking good. We've tried to stay together, but after I don't know, half a year, we just broke up because we just making same things. At least from my perspective, we just make same things again. Nothing new, nothing special. Time was spent only with us. Nothing with no problem. Almost no social life. And it was killing me this. So we broke up, it wasn't good, and after breaking this relationship, my work life goes to the hell, literally and realistically. I just from when I was working in Prague, that was my dream job. But after when I returned to my home, there wasn't any dream job. I just returned to the previous workplace, that hobby market, and it wasn't that good at all. Mostly it was much worse because some people couldn't some people couldn't. Damn it! I just lost the word. Accept me, how I managed the Corona situation, and everything is just broken up. And few years after that, I just took different and not good paid jobs. After 1 year, it was in 2022, I just found a job where I was driving some person or car parts to another shops, and it was very good job. But it was also very stressful because time consuming. Some colleagues, it wasn't so good, and because of all of this, losing a dream job, losing relationship, just starting that part of life, what was you hoped to rid of it, and you've just come back. It was very hard for me, and because I wasn't even fully recovered from burnout for writing. Yes, I was burned out from writing without inspirations and etc. That I was just started thinking about how to spend my time, because in that time just I have no idea what to do now, and I almost forgot one very important thing. After the breakup, I moved to the hospital for examination, one specific, and that changed my life totally. I don't wanna talking about, it's very sensitive for me, but that information just changed my whole life, whole my view on life, because this information plus statistics about how my relatives went through life, or people just think about life and elections, etc., etc. It was for all of this was for me hopeless. Anything I could change it, nothing will change. There's just no point of doing some things. And it was very hard. And to get rid of this, I just think about how to escape it, because I'm a good driver, a very good driver. It was one of part of my life and my jobs to move somewhere or just make some routes and enjoy this life. And now it wasn't for me interesting. And then, and after this realization, I just return back to the computer and games, because I just know this very good, and it was one of the things that I could get rid of the stress. Sometimes in the when I was just the driver at my job, I was looking for something new, and ShepardCZ on YouTube just make some videos testing new things in Butcher Circus, talking about it, and that was for me interesting, and I just reconsidered to join in a Discord, and it was in May. Yes, in May 2023, and well, oh boy, that was good content actually. That time, I think there was just a tournament upcoming, and I like that. How the players play some teams, and that was spark of the great idea that I just created a few years later. Because some players play the specific teams and talk about them. I have noted now. I have no idea when was that, but that moment I was like, hey, you should on an upcoming tournament we should make some list for your favorite teams, and when someone will play that specific team, we should call it. So it will sounds more theatrical. And I just start collecting. Firstly, it was I think 20 teams, then 25, then 50, then almost 100, and I just simply looking for teams not only for in tournament, but in specific videos of ShepardCZ. He was my main source for creating this list, and he one day told me, you should watch another videos about the teams and tournament. For example, try Mike Field, and I just search for them in YouTube, watch some videos, and I was like, yeah, there are the teams also good, and I should add them too. And that moment I was like, wait, there are only teams that create players, and how about the teams they are in campaign? That they are worth for playing or not? And instead of taking all the players teams that were in those tournament videos, I just starting watching the Darkest Dungeon wiki, and took all teams from that. And that was something I didn't even expect it. Thank you, Danny. Have a good night. And thank you for coming here. So that was first impression of the first idea of the creating the team list, and I remember some reactions when I upload, I think, third or fourth version of that contains almost 300 teams, and one of them was, I think, 135 J-Man's reaction was, oh my god. Yeah, but that wasn't enough. 300 teams was just not enough. And after collecting these teams, I was just hoping that someone will take seriously, but it was only me who wants to create something like that, and I don't mind it. In the time, I spent some times in online matches, and one of the teams that I like, and someone will mention it that I should try it. It was player named Rob John Lecmer, and I thank you for him for creating for tipping me this. Come on. And it was this team. I have no idea why I cannot see my mouse. Ah, thanks. Finally. So the first team that I played in Butcher's Circus, like the first online match after installing it, was ShepardCZ's team World Domination, and I played so many times. It's a great team, and the first match that I played, I was playing against some darkest player, and I crushed him. It was great, but after experimenting some teams and my thought about new created teams by me that wasn't successful, that Rob John Lecmer gave me a tip to play this team, Goliath.com, and this team is something, and from that moment I just like, yeah, I will something try, maybe not going into a tournament, but try my team, or just experimenting with that. I was always hoping to make a team with Leper, but in that time I have no idea how to play Leper or other characters, and the results were just bad. Then one day I thinking about some strategies, and I gave and I realized one thing, that it should be possible to play. Back in the days I like to play pure damage teams, and this was one of it. Where are you? This was my first team that I created, played, and won almost 8 matches in a row. Also, I have in that time I didn't make some notes, or I didn't make some notes. Just I was like, this team is great. I like it. It can destroy everyone, but I know very good this team isn't perfect. But I will talk about this later. And I just think about another teams and playing normally. And one day in the work, I was listening radio, and there was some good music that I heard, and then just like, yep, this song is perfect for my first team, because with this team I can beat anyone. It was my first victory against everyone, and that team, as I showed you before, that team could shred anything. It was my first victory against anyone, and I be okay, you have the name. And that song was Primo Victoria from Sabaton, a Swedish heavy metal band. Very awesome. And I just, while driving, just was like, yeah, that will be great if I just made video only this theme. And I let that idea in my mind and leave it. Before starting the showcases, I made some videos because Shep Doggy on YouTube was give it a choice to viewers writing a comment about some ideas, and he will, if it will be possible, try to play. And I was one of the commenters that like, can you play with worse characters, with worse trinkets? Can you do Saints Row team that I was meant everyone was virtuos? And he made some videos about them, but not that Saint Rows. And I was quite mad that he made everything but not this. So it was my first attempt to create a video, and if I remember correctly, it was something like that. Because we know, or at least I know, Crusader, Abomination, Antiquarian have virtue trinkets, but the fourth character just doesn't have any. Nobody from those on the top have any virtue trinket. So I took Plague Doctor and give him Defend. And I was like, yep, this should work. But how big is the chance to get virtue chance? That day, not that day, that time, I've contacted some players if you will help me with this, and that player who actually helped me with this, and I'm glad for that, was Serge the Grim. He offers me to play one match with, he was on a stress team, and I was in this composition, and I told him only, just make stress, and I try to make virtue on everyone. And we played, and we did it. On the first try, everyone got virtue, and it was something. I think you can found it on my YouTube channel, and it was great. But the team is bad. There's no point to make all virtue characters and play after that with 100 stress. 100 plus stress. That's no way. You don't win this. You could win that. Just a moment. I just take a sip. So that was first trying to team and making a first video, and after that I was like, why play some base teams that everyone played that day? That was Goliath comp, War Domination comp, Shep Stress number 1, Kalashnikov, what else? Maybe Lunatics? There was plenty teams that was playing only, that players playing only this, and I was like, just play something different. And then I took teams from banners, at no matter it was from Crimson Code or Color of Madness or just Butcher Circus. Just wait. Alan. God damn. It was, for example, I don't know if you see it or not. Yeah, you see it. These type of teams. Actually, the Halo team was a thing that in that time. I think that was one of the teams that everyone just played because it was a good team, and it's still a good team, very good team. So I just played these teams, just that were on the banners, and the results were something, but not great. But just for experimenting, that was just for fun and good. And thanks to the Scrake that we've played that, and that was just something. I will end it like that. Now, when I was just reconsidering to play these teams, I've think about the characters, how to name it, and how to make giving some visual skins. Yes. Would you wanna hear this section too, or just leave it for later? About my characters, the names and what they are referencing. Well, nobody's responding. That's a shame. Okay, I will leave it till later then. Now to the point of the starting the showcases. It was in the middle of June 2023, and I was in that mind just continue in Butcher Circus videos, and after hearing that song that I was talking about before, I was just like, okay, let's do it, just for fun. This is my team. This is how you should play it. Without just only made. I was just only made this video for just for showing, nothing else, nothing internet to continue in it. So I made that video, made that 5 matches, and quite I was quite surprised. The victories were actually 5 wins in a row, no defeats. Just took the records, put in an editor, edit them, leave it to convert it and upload it. And I upload it on YouTube, and few players on Discord just commented, "Wow, that's good," and someone wants to put your team, his team on the list, and I was just making some notes, and really don't considering to continue in this. It was just only one time, for me, one time event. Few days before another showcase, I've listened to no. Before making the showcase, one player on Discord, his name was Kyokid, created his team and wants to know. He just asking for how should he name it. He want just to sound epic and just sound good. And there were some types like sacreds and profanes or something like that, because if I remember correctly, the team, damn it, I didn't have that. Yeah, I have that. His team this was his team, and he told Crusader is sacred. 1. I have 1 rogue. I have 1 abomination. I have 1 almost thief. They are not on a good side, and I just want like a good and bad, evil and good, something like that. And there was some tips for the name, and just for funsies, just writing how about the icons of sin, because everyone from those characters have some sin. Crusader left the home to fight in the battles. Highwaymen just murder women with child. Abomination is just abomination. It's a sin against nature and God. And Ante just greed. That was perfect name, and he liked that. And why I told you about that? Few days after this name, I've just doing my job, driving car, listening radio, and heard some good tunes, some good music, good song, and I was like, hey, that I found that's a Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, from British heavy metal band, and it sounds great, but this is not Iron Maiden. And just after returning to home, I just looked to record that sample, because I have no idea what was the song. Just looking for that, and found it on the internet, and I was just laughing so loud. I almost break the windows. That song was Icon of Sin by band Icon of Sin. I was just, this is not this is coincidence, this is not possible. And after, in that moment, I was like, okay, I have a good song. There is some team named Icons of Sea. Okay, I will do another showcase, and that I created. Another team, five wins, but I've lost one match. It was also part of my playlist in Darkest Dungeon, and after this and some good reviews, I was just like, okay, people like that. Maybe I should do it that again. And next days after this, I made another showcase, another team. This time is my team again, to show the second very good team. And after this, I was just like, okay, let's do it. But if I show the teams how should it play, I must give it to me some rules that I must damn it. Damn it. I just must give to myself some rules that I must follow. And I can tell you right now what was the rules. The first rule was obvious. Make five victories in a row. And that was just not bueno. This is very bad decision, because you have no idea how hard is playing so many matches to make 5 wins in a row. If you're playing like this team, it's very easy, even against harder opponents. But for example, when you are playing this is not possible. Five victories in a row. That's just not possible. So after a few showcases, I think 4. Yeah, 4. After 4 showcases, I just fixed that my rule. 5 wins, only 5 victories. No matter how many times I was defeated, I must win with this team 5 times. That's all. That was first rule. The second rule that I followed was to try different strategies than usual. And for example, again, give it to me. This is for domination. Everyone knows how to play it. Just stun with Abomination, stun with Crusader, Bounty Hunter pulls or mark, and Arbalest just shoot and deals great damage. And next turn probably Bounty Hunter kills everything. That's an obvious strategy, and I just try to make, for example, in this situation, also a stress strategy, like not stuns, not only stuns, but transform and make horror, using zealous acquisition often than stunning blow, with Bounty Hunter using caltrops and some stress trinkets, and with Arbalest using stress trinkets and not using sniper shot but suppressing fire, something like that. Just try different approach with any team. This rule I made after 20th showcases, because in that time I just didn't thought about this make this regularly than the usual. I hope that you understand me what I just want to say. It's very hard for me to describe it. That moment when I collect the teams, some of the players asked me, "Hey, this is my team. For example, this composition. Would you like to know how to play or not?" And I was like, "No, I only need the composition, not the setup or strategy." And that was just mistake by me. I should listen to them, make the notes, and after that using in the upcoming showcases. But that was just in the beginning. That next rule what I have was playing that team in different ways, but first two matches, once more, first match will be mine with my setup. How would I play that if I will in the match? The second match will be another the same setups, just for confirming if it wasn't only luck that I was victorious. The third match was to use the setup that was mentioned by that player who created the team. Sometimes I found that setup, sometimes I wrote notes about it, and sometimes I wasn't lucky to found them. The fourth match was meant to show another possibility to play. For instance, this world domination is mark team, it's stress team, it could be even full damage team, or even a virtue team. If you give him virtue trinket, Crusader also virtue trinket, and for those two defend, it could be virtue team. It's possible. So just every match, every setup just should be different, and that was the whole point. And I made another rule for me. I can make all matches. I can play these matches, five victories, but for editing purpose and visual purpose, it will be good if in the last match everyone should be alive. So I gave to myself a condition: you can lose anyone in first 4 matches, but the fifth match must everyone be alive. Or if, for example, in the third match everyone's alive, but in the fourth and fifth someone died, I can took that third match as the last. Nothing is complicated, nothing is broken. Why not? The score will be different at all. And the score, how I showed you later, was just orienting. That was because I know I didn't stream yet any my match, and I was prepared for that someone will told you've probably lost the match many times. I can believe you. I was prepared for that, and I wouldn't even comply about it. But nobody saw that as a problem, so I just let that setup and rules as were mentioned and created. So that was my rules, and I was again I was follow them for every not for every team, just like firstly mentioned, from first to I think 20th team I didn't follow them correctly, because for this example I think I played the world domination only usual strategy and stress team. That's all. I think I didn't play as Mark team or Virtue team. I just don't wanna lie, but I think in these beginnings I just didn't follow the rules correctly. But after that, I just after this matches, I started to make some notes, and even I started making notes about how many times I lose or victory. I can show it right now. These notes. Just here. So this was my notes about all teams that I played, and just to be sure how you should be played, or just everything. Let's just start from the right. These two notes, these two sheets, contains every team that I played. They are not in the order. They are not ordered by alphabet, just from ABC, or they are mostly ordered by first position. And now I wanna tell you why are those two notes. The first with green lines. I don't know if you could see that good. These notes I just used if I play that team. I just noted how many times I was victorious and how many times I was defeated. But this green labeled note, this green labeled sheet didn't contain all teams. Here I just note the composition, who created, name, and also my first tip to give them some specific music. That's all. That second, this sheet contains same informations as previous sheet, but in this sheet I noted the true scores, and it contains more teams. I think all teams. Yeah, all teams are here, and it can be shown. I think they are this. So this was my notes. That true notes that I just note the name of team, created by, the composition, fourth, third, second, first, band of team, song, and alternative band of team, band and song. And here are victories and here are defeats. I will now just move it quickly, but if you wanna see them just for yourself, visit the Discord channel or just write me a message. I can send you with no problems. And those numbers on the left side, that's a number of order when I just play them. You know, for example, there's the team, the Blighters, and I play them as 54th team. Another, for example, last result, that was my 16th that I played. Some teams didn't have no defeats. They're just empty space. That was because from the beginning of the strategy showcases, I didn't make notes about victories and losses. Even those victories are probably five victories, but I can be sure if there are more. If there in the time there will be more teams, more victories, I just didn't make notes. I'm pretty sure I've won 5 times, it's recorded, but about defeats I have just no idea. After 20th team, that was garbage day, I just started make notes about victories and defeats. Yeah, you can see that this was typed on a computer, but these are not. This was written after some time. So that was this. Now back to the notes. The next note, this. I started make notes about different strategies after 300th team, because the notes I have about the strategies I just simply lost or have that on different papers that I removed or started because some players in or some viewers on Discord or YouTube couldn't figure it out which strategy I've used, so I just make this sheet when I wrote the team and which strategy I used as first, as second, and after that I just switched that to different. And how was the progress, if I won or if I lose. And I think this should be also in here? No, not this. These notes I can show you if you wanna send me message. I can send you, no problem. But as I say, on the one sheet there was 2 teams, 10 teams, and I made it from 30th team to 550th team. So there's not too much of them. The next sheet here, like you can see, for example, grave wobber and some text. When I just took that theme and wanna play that, I simply take it, look to the composition and think about what's the strong and weak spots of the team. And I just say, for example, grave wobber. Grave wobber is flagellant, grave robber, jester, anti. Wait a second. Flagellant, grave robber, jester, and antiquarian. So this is grave wobber, and as you see, the grave wobber plus DOT plus stress, 2 dead blowers, etc, etc. So that means, if I look in on there, you have two dead blowers, grave robber and jester. They can make great AOE via antiquarian and flagellant. Also with jester, they can apply DOT, because everyone can apply DOT, bleed or blight, and some bad things. I think I wrote that here. The healing isn't good, or they are weak against stress and mark teams because nobody can clear that, etc, etc. This type of notes I've made after which team though? After no, not this. True score was from 20th team, and this was wait, I can found it. After 76th, I just start making these notes, these type of notes, and I just like I said, I didn't make those notes before because I simply didn't think that I will make this challenge or these type of videos very seriously. And for the last type of sheet, Huh. Yeah, now you see it. Now you see it. The last type of sheet is this notebook, and it contains how many times I was starting as first or as second, because there was a time that I was playing the showcases, no, playing the teams for the showcases, but I was starting almost every match second, and I was quite mad about it, and just want to know how many times I will start it as first and as second. And these notes I just make after 62th team, and you wouldn't believe me how many times, what are these results. These results, well, of course, the first and second, the starting places, it's for every team, for every match that I played, but it also contains some mismatches or tactical things. This doesn't mean if I started as first that I was a victory, that I won the match, or if I started as second that I lose the match. No. Just how many times I started, that's all. Even with mismatches. And it would be better that I just wrote to you how many times I started, because I couldn't spell it correctly. So just these numbers. So probably the system in or matchmaking isn't balanced. Is balanced, probably. It seems like that, but I didn't make those notes from the start of the first showcase, so I couldn't tell, but I think it's balanced. Sometimes I was playing against with some team and started as first always, and someday I just started as second always. I can explain that. That's really interesting, but you can see it was quite equal. Now I have a question for you. I've great monologue here, not good, I know, but I just right now want to know, what do you want from me, hear from me, if you're starting to talking about the teams, or if you have some personal question, you can ask me. I'm sorry for that. Because I just saw 4 people in the chat, but nobody responds. I'm start thinking that that I just bored you to the death, or you just making something different? So tell me, what do you want to know? This talking was already only for proving that I have that I'm not lying in the what I was what I did just because I'm 100% sure there's one or two players that don't believe me, and I just wanna make this up. That these are proofs I'm not lying. That's all. Now I could talk about the progress of showcases and actual teams I've made for this stream, or in next stream, a tier list. We can talk about them, or we can talk about the characters, how what they are representing in for my perspective, or you can just ask me on anything what you want to know. So now's your chance. I just don't wanna talk to the empty space, that's all. Is anybody in the chat or not? Also, if you wanna have if you wanna to see the tier list, here's the link. I saw some message, but I could not read it quickly. Oh, I didn't saw that messages. I'm sorry for you, kleptomaniac. I have no idea why I cannot saw that. So do you wanna hear about my first team? So that means we should start with a tier list. Is that correct? Okay, I see. Yes. Okay. So we should start with the showcase, with the tier list. I'm sorry for my English isn't good. I know it. So that was this, and now the tier list. So here's the tier list that I created short time before this stream, and you can also found it in that link that I send you through the YouTube chat, and you can see here the score. Yeah, I forget to tell you about the score. When I play the teams, I've give them some score to just some rate to make for you. Wait a second, I found a better quote for this. This is my only personal opinion about the team. It's not statistically or just I've rated the team because of my emotion, from my feelings. Because some teams looks nice and are playing nice, but some teams are just bad, and even they look great, that doesn't mean they are good. I hope if you understand me. I mean this. If I put some team on 5 of 5, I mean that team is just best, very great, awesome, fun to play, anything. 4 of 5, it's good. There are some things that should be better with this team, but it's also fun to play. The 3 or 5, so that means it's not bad, but it's not good. It's just mid team. It could be better, but it could be worse. 2 or 5. That means that the team is just bad. It's not great to play, not that fun to play, not enjoyable, or it's strategically bad because of reasons, but it was good for playing. And 105, 1 of 5. I mean, it's a team that puts you in misery. That you will be depressed. They are so bad. That's are worthless. That's it. I've made for myself some things to reconsider the score. For example, if I played one team and won 5 matches without any problems, it could be. You should play many strategies. You have no problems with hard opponents. That team should be on 5 of 5 because it's great. On the other hand, if you have some team that even the novice player or most or worse the bot can beat you, that's a really bad score. And I'm sorry for skipping to another thing. I've now remember the last that's the last rule for me that I must follow. I must admit I didn't follow that in the start of showcases. After some time I follow them. I could play one team even against any opponent, but if I get a bot, mark bot, DOT bot, stress bot, or training bot, I can play against him, but only once. It's just for to show how the team is bad or good, even against something easier. That's not that wasn't mentioned that I'm playing only against bots. Let's just be clear. I know some player teams looks like that I'm playing only against novices, apprentices or bots, but it wasn't mentioned. Intentional. It was intentional. If I played against one bot and I lose, then I could play once more against bot, and if I win, that I must just skip that bot. And that bot must be showed in the queue, not that I select him from the matchmaking. So that was to the rules, and now to the teams. So let's just start it. I think I will talk about today only for first 100 teams because of the time. I tried to talk constructively about the teams. So I hope you will understand it. Well, let's start it. First team that was the source of the showcases and the first fuel for this type of content was my team, Primo Victoria. You have Shieldbreaker, Crusader, Highwayman, Musketeer. The reason why should I play them is simple. You have two disruptors. All characters are damagers grade. You have one stunner, one repulsor, and everyone, and two healers, and everyone can move. Even if you are disrupted, you can move without any issues to the starting positions. I admit I played only one or two type of strategies that supposed to be playing firstly disrupt, then stun, then make damage, and then Musketeer make some damage. The gimmick of this team is in Musketeer, because you should, for proper playing this team, Musketeer must have both healing trinkets. Why? She have good move resist, so if she can, if she's hard to move to the front if the opponent haven't move trinkets. But if you make her a full healer, you almost use the Crusader only as a damager, and that's a great advantage. You have Highwayman and Crusader as damagers. They can deal with the front line. Shieldbreaker can pull someone into the front, and you have great healer or great sniper. It's a good team. I played this team many times, even against some viewers playing not in showcases, and it's great. The problem in this team is it will be better to switch to Arbalest, because Arbalest can heal, can can deal great damage, but also she can clearing debuffs or stuns. Musketeer cannot do that. Musketeer can only make stress relief. And in that days when I create this team, every player plays Arbalest. I was just like, hey, there are better, there are other characters for this. For example, Musketeer. You should play her too. I know very good. If we switch to Arbalest, it will be probably best team. But I simply let Musketeer here, and I know this is a little disadvantage. So this team isn't perfect, but it's really good, and I give them 4 or 5. Next team was Kyokid's Icon of Sin, and this team is also great, but not that great. You see, you have 2 reposters, so porcupine strategy, 2 stunners, 3 healers, and everyone can make AoE damage. That sounds good. Problem is the stress. If you wanna make, you hardly deal against stress. You have only one stress anti-stress character, and if you use him for removing stress in someone else, you will lose the momentum. But the virtue strategy is also possible, and for my showcases I've played only, if I remember correctly, only 2 strategies, and that's I should play it more. But for this case, it's not bad team. It's not bad team. 3 out of 5, very good, but it could be better. Next team is and I forget. To each team, I will review you the true score. Okay? For Primo Victoria, it was 5 victories, 0 defeats. For Icons of Sin, it was 5 victories and 1 defeat. Next team, Far from the Fame. Far from the Fame. Under my team, you have 2 stunners and lots 2 characters that can make DOT, some 3 healers, and very good damage output because of Crusader via Zealous Acquisition, Abomination via Transformation, and Beast Buyer or Manacles, Grave Robber because of Flashing Daggers or Panning Darts, and Arbalest, just a typical healer. Nothing special, but this team can shred anything. It's very good, but not that good. You could play also better and differently. But if you will play this team, you should have any problems even against harder opponents. I like that team. It's very good. You should try it. For me, 4 out of 5. And I forget to tell you. I will tell you even the true score and the music that I used for that team. For Primo Victoria, it was a song by Sabaton, a Swedish heavy metal band. The song's called Primo Victoria. For Icons of Sin, it was Brazilian heavy metal band Icons of Sin, and the song is self-named. For Far From the Fame, it's also from Sabaton, Swedish heavy metal band, and the song calls Far From the Fame, and that song is about because I'm from Czech Republic, and that song is about one Czechoslovakian pilot in RAF from in RAF unit from World War II. And it's great. I just want to make some Czech I have no idea how to take. I'm a little patriot, and I just need that something little bit of it. That's all. Next team, World Domination, created by ShepardCZ, and I think I don't need to talking about this team. This team can shred everything. You have 2 stunners, Mark Synergy, 3 disruptors, and lots of healing potential. This team can shred everything. It's what I just saw. Every player at least once, no matter on rank, play this team, and mostly darkest players took this team and playing against everyone. It's very easy to play. You have so many. Just sure. What? 1 second. You have many possibilities to play. Just disrupt, pull someone, shoot, stun, anything. The main problem of this team is in stress. That's main weakness. If you stress them enough, they will collapse, and they will fall like a domino. That's main weakness about this team. But anyone nowadays playing, even more. I think in 1 or 2 tournaments, saw just every contestant took this team and played. This team is. I've played with this team so many times, and for my showcases, I've won 5 times and lost 0 times. It's very good, awesome, no problems. It's easily 505. This is one of the best teams that you can play. And for the song, I've chose the Croatian heavy metal band Undercoat, and the song is "Dominate the Battlefield" because domination, and that if you can dominate in a battlefield, you can dominate the world. That's the whole premise of the choosing that song. Well, now next team, Liberated Vindicators, also in the past known as The Last Stand, and it's by Diogi. This team is one of the teams that I struggled most in the beginnings of the showcases. I've won 5 times, but I have no idea how many times I lose. I think I lose 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, because this team isn't that great. Sure, you have 2 reposters and 2 characters that can make AoE damage, but that's all. That's everything that they can do. And the 2 guardians, I forgot. I really struggle with this team because you have only 1 healer that can heal someone, but he must be injured, and 1 self healer. If you lose highwaymen or men-at-arms, you will lose the momentum. You have nothing to boost the accuracy or just make some good stress to the other player. I would like to talk about this team for long, but honestly I have no words for this. It's a long time to play this. I'm pretty sure it could be played better, but for me this was just bad team. I'm sorry for that. For me that was 2 out of 5. And that used song was against again the Sabaton, and the song was The Last Stand. The energy one day, I have no idea if it was 2024 or 2023. Ask me, 2023. No, 24. 2024 asked me about some issues with this team, about ownership, and we found this was his team, not Shepard's doggy. That I mistakenly thought it was his team, and he wanted to rename that because he asked me like 1 year later, after this published showcase. I just remained all things in that video untouched, but the title I just rename it. A little bit complicated. So that's that. Next team, The Last Resort by Red Hook himself. This is for the first time that I was playing this team. All of the thieves are players, and this was the first from the by the Red Hook. And when I was playing this team, I was struggled hardly. This team have great output stress via Abomination, Houndmaster, Occultist, and 3 Disruptors. That's great, but that's everything. You have 3 healers, and Mark Synergy, but that's everything. You can make some great damage because of Occultist Abyssal Artillery or Houndmaster's Hound Rush, but if you do the full stress strategy, you will not survive for long. You have limited options. Maybe switching Abomination to Bounty Hunter for riposting, it will be better, but when I was playing this was just hard and not enjoyable. I cannot tell you how many times I was defeated here. 5 wins, but I have no idea how many defeats. I'm sorry for that. And the score was 205. You can beat harder opponents, but you need some luck. And for the song was sung by Papa Roach, The Last Resort. And that was one thing that was pissing me off the YouTube. I've recorded this team, upload it, and play other teams here. After I think 1 week or 2 weeks, this showcase was blocked completely. Why? Because of music. It was completely blocked. You couldn't watch it anywhere. If it will be partially blocked, that's okay. It can be somehow managed, but fully blocked, like you can play it anywhere. That was bad. Now, for this case, I must remove that song and put it some track from YouTube archives, and that just wasn't good. So that's it. Next team, Brothers in Arms, and I have no idea who created this team. And honestly, this team is created accidentally. Let me explain. When I created that team list, I've made some notes about who created, about the ownership, the positions, and the name. And when I start playing the team, that I just turn on the game, put the characters and play it. And after that, like 1 week after this, I just looked at the notes and saw some characters were in different positions, and I was, well, I made mistake. Now what? The video is published. I cannot not now remove it. It would be weird and bad. So I've just let it be and told myself it's another team that's under the list, but who created it? I have no idea. Yes, I've created, but it's not my team. I just mistakenly changed positions between some characters. Well, that's it. So I have no idea which team is who made this team, but I can sure to tell this team is very similar to World Domination, especially the Highwayman Domination. I will talk about that later. And you have 2 stunners, Mark Synergy, great healing, 2 reposters. You have no problems to deal with harder opponents. It's very good team, very good. You should play it. You will be in awe. So this was easily 5/5 for me, at least. And the song that I used was from British hard rock band Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms. It's a very nice song. It's also fully referencing to that song. Even the wiki, where there's some teams named the same like this, are referencing that song. This was the first choice. I've used it. It's awesome. So next team, Apage Satanas. It's created by me, and I've used that team in this specific way. You have Mark Synergy and lots of healers, and also you can with Bounty Hunter and Flagellant make some DOT damage. It's a very nice team. Unfortunately, when I created these showcases, I've played mostly against the easy opponents, and someone told me I should play it against much harder opponents, not this. In that time, I just let it be. Just. You have some advantages like for stunning, top pulling and mark, but honestly this team could be better for switching to another characters, maybe switching the Vestal to Antiquarian or someone better. It's not bad. For me it's good. You can lose some matches, but for now it's good. when I was playing this team, I have no defeats. Was simply easy. So for me, it was 4 or 5, very great team. And this score I told you, 5-0. And the song is by Czech thrash metal band Arcane, one of my favorite Czech bands, and this title that song is named as the team, or vice versa. The team is named by the song. My favorite, very good team. Next team, Shep Stress number 1 by ShepardCZ. This is one of those teams that everyone played. I mean everyone. And I have it's no jak to říct? It's very usual. Why is that? You have 2 riposters and everyone can make stress. Via DOT or just pure shouting. You can play many strategies that you can have. No. It has many strategies. You can make great pressure to the opponent. You have also 2 guardians. It's simply great. But you can even defeat them easily. For example, if you somehow kill Abomination or Man at Arms, the team will collapse. It's hard. It's easy to play, but it has some disadvantages. For me, I give them 4 or 5. I didn't have any defeats, only 5 victories, and it's good. It's a very good team to play this. And for the song, I chose the Finnish alt-rock band Pulse of the Fall and their song Hounds to Harmatia, because it contains hounds and you have literally 2 hounds in the backline. Very good song, very good band, very good team. I like that. Next team, Goliath Comp. Goliath Comp by Cloak Goliath. This was the one of the teams that were recommended to me. This team by John McNair, and this team is awesome. I would okay, yeah, just hear me out. You have great damage dealers, 2 free healers. You can make very good pressure via dealing damage with Leper and dealing damage with Jester or Arbalest. Onto that healing or stunning or Zealous Acquisition with Crusader, everything is great. But the perfect this team? Why is this team great? Is simple. It's not. You can hardly kill someone of that. For example, Jester have great dodge, and if you start with him and give him solo, he can move to the front line and he's almost untouchable. Leper, if you give him some move resist trinket, for example exotic stuff, you couldn't push him to the back line. And duo Crusader and Arbalest, that they can make great damage to the front line or second place. It's just great. I will show you something. When I was playing before these showcases, I was always took this team, made so many victories, and then after that switching to the showcases. When I was playing, when I was ending these showcases, like I was in the last team, the usual suspects, I was in the darkest rank, and I won the first match and lost the second match, and my rank dropped to the ground. And I was like, no, if I want to make the last team like special, I must be on the great rank. I must just grind. I don't wanna play the final team with lowest darkest rank. So I've to for that moment skipped the usual suspects, and I took first team that I have on my mind. It was Goliath, and it just for curiosity told myself, I was playing usual suspects again, darkest, and win, and lost against darkest. How many darkest I will witness with this team if I play the Goliath comp? And look on this. This was playing against these players. I switched the usual suspects from usual suspects to Goliath comp, and look at it. Darkest player, 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 no ice player. Too bad that I didn't record that. There were very short matches, and you can see that sometimes they killed only one of my characters. Yep. Exactly, damn. And this was really something, because I just I was speechless to see any team, no, and any player, and how no. I will say it better. I was shocked how many times I've played against harder opponents and beat them with one of the base starting teams that you can play. This was just, I have no words for this. And if I would play another team with against someone just for funsies, or like a real championship or some real tournament, I will always took this team. This is one of the greatest teams that you can play. You have many advantages. You can make easily pressure easily. You have everything. If you attack with leper, somehow make next damage with Arbalest, put Jester into the front line, you can easily, or Crusader put in backline, you can easily finale some character, and it's probably GG. And that's awesome. So it was this team. Goliath comp is, as I say, one of the best teams that you can play, and when I was playing these showcases, it was 5-0 score. And the song that I used for this team was by British heavy metal band Judas Priest, and it was Swords of Damocles, because sounds epic as like this team. Simple. Well, next team. The Killers. The Killers by Red Hook. And oh boy, this team is so bad. Firstly, this was one of the first teams that I regret to make the rule 5 wins in a row, because it was impossible. If I bear with me, when I was playing, for example, the Icons of Sin, I have 4 victories, defeat, and another victory. And in that moment, I was playing these icons. I just reset all victories and starts again those 5 matches until I will have 5 victories in a row. With the Killers, that was impossible, because I have, I think, first victory, then defeat, again victory, again defeat, and etc. etc. That was very hard, not enjoyable. I won 5 times, but I have no idea how many times I lose, and I just don't wanna to know it. And why is this team bad? All characters are death blowers. That's nice. You have 2 disruptors. That's also nice. And that's it. That's everything. If you use the stress strategy, Helion with good trinkets can debuff the front line, but it's not that great. And the stress output, you have only one good stressor for the backline or for the other characters, but he's only the main healer. If you lose him, no one will heal the others. And believe me or not, this team is just bad. Even the mark synergy isn't worth it. Like mark someone in a second position and attack with collect bounty of bounty hunter. Not worth it. This team was bad, not enjoyable, and is the first team that I put into the bottom. And so this was team, and the song I used is the Killers by Iron Maiden, the heavy metal band. I think even the Darkest Dungeon wiki referencing them, or to another band, but I just took this team. Next team, Beauties and the Beast by Red Hook. I've considered, back in days I was in the Discord, I've make some votes, and I was just curious about this team, because you have many D-Otters, Abomination, Grave Robber, Helion. They can make DOT, and also mark synergy between Arbalest and Grave Robber. It's possible, but this team is just bad. You have no pressure. The mark synergy is very bad. Only good what is about this team is probably the stress output. If you use Abomination and Grave Robber, transform him and use Hearth's panic darts, you could beat some characters, but if you play against Darkest Champion or Darkest Planet, you will lose. You have no chances. This team is good only against
easier opponents. That's it. This team is very, very bad. I struggled with this team long time. No idea how many times I lose. This was just bad. So, score, it's five victories, but I have no idea how many defeats. But I have lost many times. That's it. And the song, the name is Beauty and the Beast, and I found from one of my favorite metal bands, Nightwish. They have a song named Beauty and the Beast, and it's very nice. Next team, Highway to Hell by Red Hook. And Highway to Hell, well, that was Highway. Bear with me. You have 2 Reposters, 2 Disruptors, and everyone can make AoE damage. That's nice. What isn't nice is you have RNG slot machine healing and 2 self-heals. And you can make even Riposte good. If you use Highwayman to push him to the front line, and after that activate with Abomination the riposte, but you have no accuracy. Only Highwayman could with Vendetta buff his accuracy, but that's everything. You will probably mostly miss the target. You can win some matches against harder opponents, but I think it's better to stick. But it's better to take better team, not this. Playing this was kinda made. Yeah. You have some advantages and disadvantages. I think that's it probably. And so. Score is 5 victories and against I have no idea how many defeats. And the song is VOS by AC/DC, Highway to Hell, but YouTube instantly blocked that song, copyrighted. You have no chance to publish it. So I've changed it to something different. From YouTube library. That's it. Next team, Merry-Go-Round by Red Hook. Merry-Go-Round, if I remember correctly, it's not that great team. You have 3 Death Blowers, but only 1 healer, and some Mark Synergy. And some synergy. Vestal is a very easy target, or if you don't give Grave from dodge trinkets, she's an easy target. But you can defeat even harder opponents. It's possible, but you just need some luck. Also, Mark synergy between Bounty Hunter and these 2 characters. I think it's not worth it to play Mark team. And this team, I have 5 victories, but no idea about defeats. But back in days, I've given them the score of 3 or 5. It's not great. It's not good, but it always could be worse. Song for this team was from Pulse of the Fall. The song's name, Sorry Go Round. It sounds familiar. I think it's probably good if anyone could rotate. For example, bound highwayman goes to the front line, then launch with grave robber, etc. Next team, Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Hell was one of the first teams that I just noted. They are Hellion, Crusader, Occultist, Vestal. They are in total 4 teams with these characters. And this is first of that I play. What about this team? You have 2 stunners, 2 dead blowers, and everyone can heal. That's everything. Some of characters can make an AoE damage, but it's not that good. Probably best to play is pulling someone here, someone from backline to the front line, stun or deal damage, make debuff or make some damage, or maybe a better choice to play. First stun someone, and then disrupt, and then make damage. The team is not great, but also not bad. You have some chances for defeat some harder opponents. Still 3 out of 5. And the song is obvious by Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. Even the Darkest Dungeon wiki referencing this. It was obvious choice. Next team, Valkyries by Red Hook. This team was not recommended but requested. This team was requested by one player, the Dripstyle, to play only women team. And if I remember correctly, there are only four Darkest Dungeon teams from campaign that contains only women. And this team is really bad. Firstly, Vestal in front line. That's probably it. Vestal in front line with Hellion is not great choice. Because you need Vestal in the backline for stunning, healing. If she's moved to the front line, she can also stun in the second position. If is in third position, it's not possible. So that's that. You have 2 dead blowers, but if the opponent have some debuffers, for example, Man at Arms or Arbalest, you don't have any damage output or accuracy, and that's bad. Yes, these characters cannot clear something. Debuffs, stuns, marks. I've struggled with this team a long time. You have no idea how painful was that. And even with Plague Doctor, my favorite character, this team is just bad. Don't play it. Just don't play. What's worse, when in my showcases, even in any match, not all characters survived. That's bad. Even the novices have chance against you. So 105, very bad team. I would just, if I have a chance to play them, I would rather skip them. This is just bad team. And the song, score 5 victories. I have no idea how many defeats. And the song was from Czech hard rock band Kabat, in English Jacket, and song names Valkyrie. It's about Valkyries. That's it. Next team, Sunrise Sunset by Red Hook. Sunrise Sunset is actually is actually bad team. It's like the usual suspects, but without Highwayman. Instead, you have Helion, and that isn't good choice. Why? Firstly, the damage output. You have only one good damager, that's Crusader, and Helion. If you use her breakthrough, she dazes herself. If you use if it bleeds or wicked hack, she have low accuracy. She will mostly miss the target. And if you use some stress strategies, I must remind you, almost every player plays Arbalest. And if you have if the opponent have Arbalest, the debuff synergy between Plague Doctor and Helion is worthless because it can be cleared. Or 2 stunners, you will stun, but it will be cleared. So that's not great. And I struggle with this team very long time. So if I can recommend you, don't play this. Just don't play it. It looks nice. Probably you will say for yourself, well, oh look, debuff synergy and Crusader that with Vestal 2 stunners, I could probably won some match. I'm not so sure. I think you will lose the match. Sorry, this was just bad team. And so score 5 victories, and I have no idea how many defeats. And the song music that I used was by original London cast, and it's from the musical Sunrise, not Sunrise, Sunset, Fiddler on the Roof, and the track is called Sunrise Sunset. It's again, it's even the Darkest Dungeon wiki referencing that. So that's it. Next team, Soldiers of Fortune. Soldiers of Fortune by Red Hook. This team is... Wait. It's not that great. You have great stress output, and everyone can heal. But if you will face some Mark team, some Disruption team, you have no little chance to win. Bear with me. Abomination is the only character that can make some great damage, or he can open the riposte. Helion have low accuracy, and Occultist have is an RNG slot for healing. Even the if I look at it now, even the Virtue team is not recommended here. I have no idea if it's good to put Nefens to the Occultist here with this composition. I don't think that's a good idea. But you have some. You could win some matches. I cannot tell if this working against harder opponents, but against the easier it shouldn't be a problem. But who wants to play against easier opponents? So for me, when I was playing this, I have 5 victories, and again, no idea how many times I'm lose. So this was 205. You have some chances to win, but it's not a great team. And for the music, I used the British hard rock band Deep Purple and their song Soldier of Fortune. It's a very nice song. I think even the wiki referencing that. Very cool. Next team, Kalashnikov Stress Team. It's by Kalashnikov, of course. And this team, I have no idea why that other players playing this team. For me, it's bad. Or maybe I was playing that very bad. Hear me out. You have two reposters, and everyone can make stress. And 3 healers you have. That's nice. And 2 guardians. That's nice. But for me, when I see Man-at-Arms, Abomination or Highwayman together, the plan is simple. Just open riposte. With this team, it's not possible. Man-at-Arms can open riposte, but he alone can't much do anything. And back in days when I was playing riposte and Man-at-Arms, he cannot hit anyone with riposte. Every time he missed. So probably here for Kalashnikov it's good if Abomination is transformed and those 2 characters in the backline just use the stress abilities, and Man-at-Arms just use command to buff their damage and accuracy. For me, this was just hard to play. Maybe other players hadn't the issues, but I had, and it wasn't even pleasant. For me, 205, not great. Sure, you can win matches even harder opponents, but I just need the RNGs on my side. No idea how many times I lose. Damn it! No, it's not 205. It's 405. It's not bad team, but in that days I just had probably bad luck. But it's good team. I must correct myself. What I just said. It's a good team. I just looked in a wrong line. You can make some pressure, but I had some issues with that team. That's it. I hope that I didn't upset someone. So, score is 5 victories, no idea how many losses, and the song that I choose is by Rob Zombie and song Dragula, because it sounds good. This was for the first time that I look at the team and saw that I was like, yeah, that should fit for you. That's it. And now, next team, the Garbage Day. The Garbage Day by Randaru. So, this team looks like the world domination, and when I was still on the Discord, I simply saw one day that everyone plays this team. Randaru recommends send me this team to put him into the Butcher Circus team list, and after that everyone plays it. Shepherd Doggy, 135 J-Man, maybe Serge the Grim play that, and I was like, okay, if those players are playing this team, I should play that too, to see how bad or good is this. And surprised to say, even if we change Bounty Hunter to Helion, it's not that bad team. You can still make some pressure via Abomination and Crusader, for stunning. And if you deal great damage with Arbalest, then if you use Hellion's Effid Beast or Breakthrough, you can make good chance to dead blow. No, you have a great chance to make dead blow or just make great damage. And if you rotate Hellion to the front line and Crusader from the third position to the again to the front line and etc etc, it's a good combination, good strategy. Back in days, if I look closely and correctly, I have no problems with this team. And it's a world domination with Hellion, so that should be great. Unfortunately, Hellion had bad disadvantage. Her accuracy is just bad, and no one can buff her. So for proper playing this team, it's best to give her accuracy trinkets. Not some damage trinkets, but accuracy. It can save you. I must say the team is not bad, but neither good because of her. Changing from bounty hunter, it's little bit just a little bit bad, but you can beat even the harder opponents. For me, now in this time I just making notes about the true score, so from now I can tell you how many times I was defeated. And for this garbage day, I've win 5 times and lost 0 times. And what about the music? Because this is garbage day, and I think Randaru sent me some meme about garbage day. I have no idea what was that, and I simply took it differently. I found some band called Garbage, and it's a American alt rock band, alternative rock, and it sounds good, at least for me. And I give them that song named Stupid Girl because Hellion isn't that great with accuracy. It's just stupid to change her again with Bounty Hunter. I think that was perfect theme for this team. Honestly, we've reached 20th theme, and I said it would be great to talk about 100 teams, but I will be honest, I'm kinda tired, and my tongue is starting twisting. Plus, I have no idea if you still. If you are interested in this, hearing me good or understanding me good, I didn't see any chat here, so could you tell me something? What do you think about this stream? It's good or not? I see 3 people in the chat, but without responses. So tell me, should we end here, or should I continue? Okay, Kleptomaniac, that's good. That I like that you're listening this. Tell me, what do you think about this stream? It's good for understanding, or you have some issues with my talking? I just need some no, I forget that word. Oh, thank you for that response. It's very nice to see that. And I have, I like, let's be real, I like to right now end it here because I'm quite tired. My tongue is twisted, and I have some issues with the streaming. I can, for now, I can see the chat or the dual voice, and I'm still mad about the lost recordings. So it will be problem to end up here and continue probably next year. I mean, few days later. That's awesome. It warmed my heart to see your message here, that you will happily catch this one. Okay, let's make it clear. For now, we've made 20 teams, and still 530 is awaits. And I right now just stop it because of those reasons that I said, and most importantly, I just wanna stop it because I simply forget to tell things about the Discord and the thoughts of that process, or how about the choosing the teams that I want to showcase, etc., etc. Next time I will update it, make some notes. Do not jump from team to theme, and make it more or less chaotic. Sounds good? Okay, so I will not save this tier list because it will be override that blank stream tier list if you wanna make your own for raid. I will just stop here and make sure for next time it will be much better stream than this. So still, I thank you everyone who showed here, and just see me when I talking about this, or talking about myself. I have no idea if you enjoy it, but I hope you've enjoyed it. But that's it for now. I'm kinda tired, and I'm just starting make things my speech chaotic. It will be better to end here. So once more, thank you for visit me here, catching the stream. Cannot tell you when I will stream it again, because I have now some things to do, but I will try to make it better in the next stream. So once more, thank you for visiting me, and if you wanna see some my notes or ask me something about me or something else, you could catch me on the Discord server. It's the link is in the description of the video, so it's no problem for me to send you some things that you want. Anyway, I will end it here, and see you next time. Once more, thank you for coming here. Have a nice evening or day, or where are you in which time zone? So have a nice day and see you next time. Díky a ahoj.